Well, good day, everybody. Craig back at you. Out again on the 2018 Honda Goldwing. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. Just enjoying the day, out and about. Figured today I would talk about some of the upgrades that I've made to my bike, specifically concentrating on Goldstrike. I have quite a few upgrades and modifications that I've made to my bike that are Goldstrike components, and I decided, well, maybe today is a good time to just to take a look at some of the Goldstrike products that I've added to my bike and see if that's something that you're interested in your bike, and trying to get you an honest opinion on what I think, what I would do again, some things I bought, maybe would I buy it again, would I not buy it again, was it useful? So here, as you can see, I'm out in a kind of a business district here, out by the Outlet Mall up in Niagara Falls, and so let me find a better spot to park the bike, and then we'll take a look at some of the Goldstrike things that we've added. Okay, be there soon. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go over some of the Goldstrike products that I have on this bike, and I'll try to break it down into a few categories like comfort and safety, and then maybe just aesthetics, or how it looks. So first thing, let's look at the very first thing we have at the front of the bike, and I'll try to go from the front to the back. We have the fender tip here. So you'll see we have the black fender tip that was added. Does it do a lot for it? Not really. I told you I'm going to be 100% honest with my assessment on it. So you have the black fender tip. I do like it in the sense that it does do a nice contrast with the white. So the fender tip, I'll put my finger right here. The fender tip being here was an accent piece. Again, it's really just for aesthetics. It doesn't do anything for safety. It doesn't do anything for comfort. But it is a nice piece to have on the bike. But again, could you do without that? Yeah, you could do it without that. Would I buy it again? Maybe. Being perfectly honest, maybe. But if I didn't have it, it's not a necessity. The next thing that we added is the front fender flare tip, I think it's called. So it's this black piece right here. This black piece here. Again, it doesn't come with the bike. It's just a black accent piece. I will say this. I will say that I think that Honda should have added that. It's just a little plastic piece, but it gives a nice accent. Again, I picked the black that goes, I think, with a nice contrast to the white bike. They do sell it in the chrome, so I think it does add a little bit to it. It just finishes the look that it should have come with the bike. Moving on to the Goldstrike tie down. So there's one on each side. I'll just show you this side here. Goldstrike tie downs. I would say this is a safety item. I have not had a chance to use it yet. I haven't tied down my bike yet, but I am glad that I do have. They offer a product that I can use as a tie down spot. With this bike and it being the wishbone suspension. They're not your traditional forks that you have where you might tie down a bike. And you could tie it down by the handlebars, but I really don't want to do that. So I like those Goldstrike tie down things. They seem pretty stable. They were very easy to install. Let me go back a little bit to installation. So this front fender tip right here, the black piece, and this flare, I think, tip, or flare piece they call it, that's just 3M stick-on tape. That's all that is. Takes a couple seconds to install. Peel the 3M tape off the back and install that. Here with the tie downs, you do have to remove this piece, and then there's a spot for you just to bolt it in. Again, it's not a hard process. It doesn't take any time whatsoever. I am not mechanically inclined, and I did it. So if I did it, you can do it. This seems very sturdy. Time will tell. Hopefully I don't have to tie it on the bike for any bad reason, but if I do have to tie it on the bike, I think that's a good spot location. So again, moving from the front of the bike to the back of the bike, there are these chrome grill covers that I put on, speaker grill covers. Again, installation's very easy, just 3M tape. They go on both sides. Just peel the tape, stick it on, hold it on for a few seconds. Again, does not add anything as far as safety or comfort, but it is, I think, against the black. Again, just my personal preference. The chrome up against the black is a nice contrast. They only offer this piece in the chrome. There's not a different version of it. But I thought it was, I sort of like it there. It does not affect your speakers at all whatsoever as far as your ability to hear or block any kind of sound coming out of it. It's just, again, a cosmetic piece that you add. Here, I added the big-ass drink cup holder. This is very firm. This perch mount that they give you to put on here, I've had no issues with that. I usually carry one of those big, I don't want to say big gulps, but the big Yeti cups that you would put in there. No issues. No, it doesn't flop around. It's very sturdy, very safe. There are these Twin Art, I'm going to call them vent covers, or I don't know what they're called, but these chrome pieces here, they only come in chrome. Again, 3M tape, you just pop it on there. These here, I guess it would be one of the things that I guess I could do without. They don't sit flush. I don't know if it's just a bad set that I got, but the 3M tape, actually, let me take that back. The 3M tape that they gave me didn't hold them in at all. The three just did not work at all. So I added my own 3M tape, and maybe that's the reason why it's not sitting flush. But the original 3M tape that came with those was not holding them in place. And as you can see, I'll go around to this side. You've got them on both sides. So again, if I had to do these pieces again, would I do them? No, I'd probably pass on those. Let's come around here to our highway pegs. So I'll do a couple things here. So these are the Goldstrike highway pegs, and they're a pretty good highway peg. The issue with the 2018 and up Honda Goldwing is you don't have many options. You don't have many choices as far as highway pegs. Goldstrike is one, Rivco is one. I think Hiryakin just came out with highway pegs for the bike. So you didn't have much. So Goldstrike was one of the first companies to come out with them. I do like them. I do like how I can easily, kick them up, retract them with my foot as I'm on the bike. Mounting position, I'll get down here so you can see. So, there we go. So mounting position, I don't know what that was. They go on the bar down here. Now, I didn't install these myself. I couldn't tell you how easy they are or how difficult they are to install, but I'll try to get down here so you can get a better look at them and where they install. I had them installed at Americade. Goldstrike had a booth there, so they did the installation. So I couldn't tell you if they're easy, they're hard to install, but I like them. I have had them on a couple years now. No issues with them whatsoever, and they are very comfortable. How you doing? So another Goldstrike piece is just this engine guard chrome cover. So right here is just if you look at the Honda Goldwing, it's just a black piece, plastic piece that goes over to cover your engine guard. So all this piece does is it slips over that black plastic piece to give it more of a, I guess, a finished look. Again, that is more an aesthetic look, aesthetic piece. There's really no safety to it. The safety is in against the crash bar itself, but that just gives you a different look. Like 3M tape, put it in, peel it off. Easy, good to go. Moving a little bit further back, brake pedal cover. So now brake pedal, Goldstrike, as you can see, let me move from here. They kind of do the same design with all their pedals, which kind of gives you a unifying look. So the brake pedal, very easy. If I remember correctly, it was just a couple bolts, screws I popped out and put that in. I like it. I do like this. This feels definitely much better than the original brake lever. So I'll get you down here so you can see from the bottom. So I like that. That was a good upgrade. I would say I would even add that as more of a convenience, as instead of just because cosmetic, because it does feel good. It gives you a better positioning, better feel when you hit that rear brake. The mini floorboards, Goldstrike mini floorboard right here. Great upgrade. If you're going to do one, that's a great upgrade to do. Just your foot is more comfortable, more relaxed than it is on just with the regular foot peg that they give you on the bike. And these are adjustable, so you can tilt them up, you can tilt them down. It's just a much more comfortable. So again, the three things I would do, again, definitely your highway peg, your foot brake cover, and your mini floorboard. I would do all three of those again. Now let's get over to these chrome accents. So again, I wish I had all the names to them. You have a piece that goes here, a chrome piece here, a chrome piece here. This screws in very easy. You just pop out the existing bolts, I think it was, and put that chrome piece in. I also have added the passenger foot pegs. So what these are, just gives your passenger another position to put their foot. So I have my son on the bike. He's a little bit taller, and anything when you go for a ride on these Goldwings, for the passenger can be some discomfort for a while because they really can't reposition their foot anywhere. So it just gives you another position to put your foot. They are adjustable. You can move it forward, you can move them up, you can move them down, you can move them wherever you want. Again, these are positioned so they go up and down just to get them out of the way if you want them out of the way, or if you just choose you want to leave them down. While you're riding, you can leave them down. Again, for consistency, you have the same kind of look throughout. This installation wasn't difficult at all. Again, a couple bolts for this right here, a couple bolts to replace your current cover that's there and put this on. Again, maybe not. It wasn't that difficult. I will say though, with these passenger pegs, the instructions needed a little bit more to be desired. I actually was able to get it better accomplished and installed by looking at the picture on the box than going through the instructions. Instructions weren't that great. And I just looked at the picture on the box and was able to figure out the best way to, that I wanted to install it by looking at the picture. Here you have another chrome piece that just covers the back plate of your flip down passenger peg, passenger footboard, I should say. And then I did do the inlay piece from Goldstrike. So again, if we're looking at it, you have the consistency of having all the same, I'll call it inlay piece. For all of them, from the front to the back. This here, you just pop the old one off, put the new one on. There's just little pegs that fit in there. Nothing, no tape or anything. No, easy installation. Again, the chrome piece is 3M tape. Just to stick it to the back of it. And then the thing here, the saddlebag cover. Again, just like the front, it's a plastic piece. Originally black plastic piece, kind of to keep that chrome look. You just got a little chrome piece that goes over there just to sticks on with 3M tape. Back here you have the rear fender piece, trim piece. Again, I would say it's purely cosmetic, but let's step back a little bit. To me, it makes the bike look better. When you got a white bike and you have some black accent pieces, it makes the bike look a little bit better. So I like doing that. Again, I would go for that if you were interested. So now another thing that I purchased with the Goldstrike passenger hand rails, if you want to call it, or passenger arm rest, hand rails, passenger arm rests. And one of the things my son told me was that when he was sitting on the back, originally comes with stock, there's no armrest, so there was nowhere for him to rest his arms, and he said he kind of needed that, so we added these. The one thing I like about the Goldstrike armrests, according to my son, they're pretty comfortable, but they added this piece here that allows you to put in one of these pegs that can hold a cup holder or hold whatever Goldstrike accessory that uses these pegs, these extension arms. So they give you the extension arms. You just pop this out there on both sides. You just pop that out, put the extension arm they gave you in, and so you can have a cup holder up front. You can have a cup holder back here for the passenger, or you can just move it if you want to move it. So I thought that was a nice added feature, added benefit for them to do. So the Goldstrike passenger armrests, I think, are definitely a comfort thing and something that's easy to install. Did it myself, and something if your passenger needs that, you won't go wrong with it. So lighting, which I would get down to safety. When it comes down to safety, I added the Saddlebag lights, the Goldstrike Saddlebag lights that you see right here. I'll turn the bike on, and we'll kind of hit those. So as you can see, the Saddlebag, it gives you that side marker when you're turning, when you're making your turn, so someone on the right side can see you. So I kind of like that ability to have that there. Also, while I got the lights on back here, you'll see where I added the fender lights, or right here. I think they're called fender lights. If I'm getting all this wrong, I apologize. Again, I like that because it gives you more visibility. I call that the safety factor. And also, it has a turn signal built into it. I did buy the reflector light that you see right here. Again, safety. It does not have any kind of turn signal on it, and I don't believe that it illuminates when you hit your brake light. It just gives you, instead of the reflector, it's just a light. Again, another safety thing. The Tour Blade light, again, safety with the turn signal indicator. And then I'm going to call this the Tour Pack light. I forgot. I don't know the names, but if you go to Goldstrike's website, again, another safety item. Those do illuminate when you hit your brake lights to give you that brake feature to let everyone know you're stopping, but also gives you the turn signal feature. And then on the other side, let me just hit the turn signal going this way. Did I get it? So you can just see the Goldstrike Saddlebag lights on the other side, just to show you how that works there. So finally, I think the other thing that added was the Goldstrike filler tabs. So when you get the Goldwing, this spot right here is open. As you can see in here, this spot right here, this right. So what Goldstrike did was sell these filler tabs, these black tabs that kind of fits in with the molding of the bike, and it helps you keep it a little bit cleaner because it just really gets dirty in there. Again, if they should have made that centerpiece should have been a little bit wider, and they should have done that. So that's a nice piece for Goldstrike to add. So I think that is it as far as all my Goldstrike accessories. If there's any more that I forgot about, I will let you guys know. Again, most of this is aesthetic on this side. Oh, forgot about this chrome piece. This chrome piece right here, all that is that replaces a black plastic cover that pops off. You pop that off, and that already has the spot for the grommets. In this one, you just pop that in. A 2-minute installation, probably a 10-second installation on that. But it just gives it that chrome look. As you can see, what I was trying to do for this bike is where I had black, I was trying to add some chrome accents just to offset it a little bit, and I think it looked well. I didn't add the chrome too much where you see much of the white. I went more of the black accent where you see the white, and where you see the black, I went more with the chrome accent. So that's kind of it for my tour of the Goldstrike accessories. The one thing I'll say about Goldstrike, they are a fantastic company. They are a Ciro company for all of our Harley friends who buy Ciro products. I believe Goldstrike is a subdivision of Ciro. Quality products. You won't go wrong going with Goldstrike. Again, I'm a big fan of their products, and I commend them because, again, when the 2018 Honda Goldwing first came out, there weren't any companies that had any type of products for this bike. It was just too new. And Ciro through Goldstrike got right on it, and not only were they one of the first in the market to give you products for the new Goldwing, their products were really, really quality products. So I applaud them for that. So again, thank you everyone for watching this video. Long video, but thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Goldstrike products or anything about the bike that you want to ask me about, feel free to put it in the comments, and I'll get right back to you. So again, once again, everyone, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.